guys, Sarah here. Thanks for coming back to my channel. If it's your first time here, then welcome. I'm obviously not in the McLaren GT. We're about to go into it. I just wanted to give a quick rundown of what's happening in this video. I am so excited, and thank you so much, Park Place and McLaren Dallas for inviting me to the unveiling and everything. The McLaren GT is currently on a tour of the United States. Its next stop is Miami in a few days, and then it's going to be going around. So if you check out McLaren, you can see when it's going to be heading to a city near you to check it out. And then once we get a GT back in the Dallas area, I will be able to take it out and do a drive review and do a full review of it. So I am so excited. But anyways, let's get into the video. And then so you have my first look take of it, and then we have the whole press conference that they did and the unveiling and everything like that. I do want to apologize for the lighting. It was outside, so it's just not the best lighting on there. But anyways, let's get in the video and see what you think. Welcome to the McLaren GT. Sorry I got no video of the doors up, so this picture we'll just have to do for now. It is going to be traveling the country, so you'll have a chance to see it. Don't you worry. Anyways, let's take a peek at the first in McLaren's Grand Tour lineup. And I have to say, it is just stunning. I love the styling. I promise the color looks a lot better in person. I hope you can see in the sun hitting it right there too. It's like a rose gold, goldy color. Anyways, it does really accentuate this vehicle, and everything is meant to do. Now, this does share the DNA with the Speedtail, so you can definitely see that in this vehicle as well. And it is really made for an everyday driving, a more comfortable experience as well. The exhaust sounds great. You'll hear that in just a minute. But it sounds great. It looks really good. You can fit golf clubs in there. There's just so much you can actually do with this vehicle. But let's go on and talk about numbers real fast, because I think that's why you're really here. The top speed is actually 203 with 612 horsepower in the 4.0 liter twin turbo V8, and it comes with 465 pound-feet of torque. It starts at $210,000, and that's not including any of the options like that. But it does give you a lot of bang for your buck. It has the same engine as the 720S. So you can really see it in there. Now, the interior is just so nice, luxurious. You have the big screen on there. You have the cup holders. You have everything you could possibly want and more. And with the backup too, you have just pure air like coming in. It's really nice and open. And as you can see, you have the golf clubs. You have the 20.1 cubic feet of storage in here. So you have golf clubs. You can have another bag. And in the front too, you have another space for luggage bags as well. And let's go into the address.
All right, first, start.
Everyone, my name is Heath Strahan, and I am lucky enough to be the general manager of McLaren Dallas. And you're lucky enough to not have to listen to me speak, because we have a professional from McLaren talk about the car tonight. I want to thank Jay Winery and Celebrity Cruises for partnering with us on this event tonight. This feels more like Pebble Beach than it does Dallas, so we're very lucky with the weather. And we're going to have a great event unveiling our new McLaren GT this evening. I will say one thing. We want to register to win for a level 3 McLaren Pure Track experience inside the camp house, and a cruise for 2 of the Caribbean with Celebrity Cruises. So make sure you do that before you part this evening, okay? I want to introduce my very good friend, Andy Thomas, who's the Vice President of Communications and Marketing for McLaren in North America. He's going to go through the car and introduce it to us tonight. Andy, welcome.
Great. All right, Heath, thank you very much. And a big thanks to Heath, all the staff at McLaren Dallas, especially Liz Shafton and her team. They've done a fantastic job on this event. So we really appreciate everybody coming out tonight. I came down from New Jersey, and I can tell you it's a heck of a lot nicer here in Dallas. So really happy to be here. And on a side note, McLaren North America, in case you don't know, we will be your new neighbor. We will be moving our headquarters to Dallas at the end of the year. So I'll be looking for everybody as I make a few more trips down here than usual. So what we're going to show you tonight, the McLaren GT. You are the first people in North America to see this car in the flesh. We just launched this car globally at 8 a.m. this morning, and we're really proud to have it here with Heath tonight. So I'm just going to take you through a few short slides and give you a backup, and then you can come on down and take a look at the car. So a lot of you probably recognize this guy behind me. So this is Bruce McLaren. He is our founder. He was an engineer, a race car driver, and a real visionary, and took our cars from race cars to what they are today. And what you may not know is he developed a road car in the late 60s, which was also called the McLaren GT. And there's only a few of these in existence because he passed away before they really became a reality. And we've been able to take some of that DNA along with our other cars and create the car that you're going to see tonight. Now the quote behind me is from our CEO, Mike Fluid. And it's a pretty neat quote, but there's 3 words on there that I like the best. Continent crossing capability. Really sounds good, and it really says a lot about what this car is about. You're used to our cars and seeing them in a track environment, racing up steep roads and everything. This car is more about the long drive, driving through the mountains and so forth. So you're gonna see that in some of the things that we're gonna talk about. So we don't really break rules, but we like to say that we're making new rules in the GT category. And the reason for saying this is that traditionally GTs in the 50s and 60s were cars that were very agile, lightweight, and they were used for driving around on the weekends and then also taking them on the racetrack. And as the cars became more modern, as you know them today, they're heavier, they don't quite handle maybe like they used to, and we want to bring some of that back to this class of car. So some of these rules, I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'm going to talk about the car in relation to them. For us as a company, McLaren is all about lightweight and aerodynamics. And lightweight is really crucial to this car. In this category, the cars have gotten heavier. This McLaren is the lightest car in its class by more than 280 pounds, 3,223 pounds of curb weight. And when you have lightweight, taking our carbon fiber to a different level, it creates much better handling. And this creates a really nice drive. Now, what you don't know until I take the cover off the car is that not only do you have a powerful car with great handling, it's 621 horsepower, 456 pound-feet of torque. It also has incredible storage space. It has 20.4 cubic feet, 15 of it in the back, about 5 of it in the front. And we went to look at this. This is as much trunk, it's more trunk space than a 7 Series and about the same as an S-Class, believe it or not. So when we pull the cover off, you're gonna see golf clubs in this car. You're gonna see 2 handbags and suitcases. So we're gonna show a car that's much more usable maybe than you're used to. The other neat thing, the angle of incline on the car, you don't need a lifter. It has the same angle of approach as all of its competitors at about 13 degrees. Some of the other things, so it's all about the materials as well. So inside the car, we want to create a really nice environment. So we're breaking the rules of what you would see in a GT car with not only things like leather, but cashmere fabric, another special fabric developed by NASA that's in the cargo compartment that reduces scratches and tearing. So when you put your golf bag or your skis back there, you actually don't tear leather because it's a super strong fabric. So we're taking a look at these different things to make the car more modern and more usable for the McLaren owner. So please raise a glass to the new McLaren GT.
All right.
much for watching it. I appreciate it so much, and make sure you stay tuned and subscribe for the full drive and all of that stuff of the brand new McLaren GT. Bye-bye.